Hey everyone, it's Haley, and today I'm going to be doing a spoiler-free review for Codename Verity by Elizabeth Wein. So this book is a YA historical fiction that follows our main character, Verity, she is a British pilot who has crashed into Nazi-occupied France, and she has been captured by the Gestapo. So this book basically chronicles her as she is being interrogated by the Gestapo. So the writing of this book was one of my absolute favorite parts of it, but I can't really get into how it was written because it's a little bit spoilery, but it's honestly, it's such an ingenious idea and I really loved it. I actually listened to this on audiobook because there's not a lot of dialogue in it, so it's kind of huge chunks of text. So that would make it go by really slowly, and this is the kind of book that I like to listen to on audiobook. I thought the audiobook of it was fantastic, and it really took the story to the next level, especially with how it was written. It just made it seem so cool, and I really loved it. It was really just unique and just ingenious. I loved it, in case you couldn't tell. The characters in this book were really great. I really loved seeing the Gestapo and how Verity really interpreted them, because this is all told from the perspective of Verity, so you really just get to see inside her mind and how she perceives people. So you really got to see her perception of Maddie, her best friend, and how much she cared for her, and I really loved that. I loved seeing how Verity was dealing with the difficult situation she was in. I mean, she's being interrogated by the Gestapo, and that has to be a terrifying situation, especially as she is a British spy. So I really liked seeing how she dealt with that and kind of inside of her mind in that situation. I thought it really told a lot about her as a character and how strong she was, and I think that was just really an awesome thing and an awesome way to tell the story. The plot of this book was really great. I really loved how there wasn't a huge romance aspect to it. I think that leaving that out really kind of made the story be able to be more serious, and I liked that. It focused more on friendship, and you don't really get a lot of that in YA. There's a lot of romance in YA, and I think focusing on the friendship element, and especially between girls, because girls are notorious for hating each other, and like girl on girl hate is just a huge thing. So I think that having these two girls who were such great friends and were willing to sacrifice so much for each other, and having them be central to the plot of this book was really amazing and just really what YA needed. And I think the whole setting of the story too, the time period and everything like that was really great, and seeing powerful women in that time period was awesome, because you normally get the story of men in that time period being active in the war, but seeing these two girls being active in the war on the front and fighting for freedom, I really loved seeing that, and I think that seeing characters in that situation was really great, and it was honestly just such a unique story, and finding unique stories in World War II historical fiction is kind of difficult, but this one was unlike any other historical fiction I've read, and it was incredible. So overall, I gave this book a 5 out of 5 stars. I would highly recommend it. I honestly think it was just such a fantastic story, and you need to read it. So that's going to be all for today's review. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts on this book if you have read it, and don't forget to subscribe. I put out new videos every Tuesday and Thursday, and if you wanted to follow me on social media, all that stuff is linked down below, but basically my username is @HalesHeartsMIC, and you can find me super easily. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!